That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Have you noticed the stock market went up when they saw the nonsense? All of a sudden, stock market went down very substantially yesterday when they saw a charge. After they read the charge, the stock market went up very substantially.
Unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. This is unbelievable what is going on. This is just crazy.
You can't handle the truth.
Why didn't Obama say, when he saw the first Ukraine article that said there was a serious conflict of interest, Joe, did you get your kid a job with the crookedest oligarch in Ukraine just 4 months after we had to toss him out of the military for drug addiction? Not just Joe Biden. It's not just one incident. This is a pattern of conduct, a pattern of the sale of public office. It will include the partner that shared in that $1.5 billion.
John Kerry.
Is John Kerry's stepson.
Can you imagine if this was the president's son? Oh, my God. They'd be putting him in an electric chair. What really gets me, the hypocrites. So here is Biden's son, who is a loser, thrown out of the military for drugs, all kinds of all kinds of behavioral problems. The kid doesn't know anything. All of a sudden, he's on the Ukraine board of an oil company, gas company. Doesn't know anything about it. The kid's a druggie, for God's sakes. He's getting paid $60,000 a month. Now, and then you turn around, and I understand. It's his son, Biden's son. He's trying to get him out of trouble. All of a sudden, they're investigating him in Ukraine. The district attorney over there is going after the company and going after his son. He wants to stop it. I get it. So he turns around and says, I'm not going to give you the $1 billion you need unless you stop prosecuting my son and fire the prosecutor. That's what they should be prosecuting. But instead, Trump turns around and says to the president of that country, I need you to help me to look into this. So he's being impeached for looking into this. But Biden, who cut a deal, who had the purse strings, has said, if you get my son out of your crosshairs, don't investigate him, then I'll release $1 billion. Oh, they do nothing to him. But if Trump says, I'm going to hold back some money, they impeach him. I mean, you got to be on crazy pills. I mean, this is just absolutely insane.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
I mean, think about it. The Democrats want to impeach Trump for investigating Joe Biden, who was the vice president of the United States at the time, who bribed the president of the country with taxpayer money. I'll give you this money for your military so that when the Russians attack you, you'll have some tanks. I'll give it to you, but only if you make sure the investigators stop investigating my son. He said, okay. He released the money. This is just insane. But they don't say anything about that. It's okay, they say. Oh, we looked into that. It's okay. I mean, it's so corrupt, the news media. Nobody's even reporting on it. But you want to know something that's even scarier than that? And I keep talking about it. Few people want to listen. The scary thing is how corrupt the fake financial news that we have now. Ever since they've had the fake news with politics, you take the financial news shows, the cable networks, the financial cable networks, they'll sit there and lie through their teeth. It's open season. Here, give me an example. They talked about home sales, right? Listen to this.
Home sales. Let's get to Rick Santelli for the numbers. Rick.
This was a blowout number, 713,000. 713,000.
Mortgage rates. This is all behind it. We saw mortgage rates falling starting in May, but they really tanked from 3.8% to 3.5% on the 30-year fixed in August, and that's
what did it. But when you hear them talking about the news, nobody ever mentions that. And she always has to correct her own people. That's, I like her a lot. Dial-in Arc. She doesn't let them get away with it. Her own network. She'll correct them like she should there. Like last week. Oh, look at this, the housing starts. There wasn't no single-family housing starts. Tiny. It was all apartments, multifamily, because people can't afford homes anymore.
But I got to break it out to multifamily versus single family, because the big pop here was multifamily, up 30%. Single family, up 4%, up 3% year over year. The problem, though, is we don't need the multifamily construction as much as we need the single family.
There you go. But they weren't going to say anything unless Orlick jumped in. No one on that panel was going to tell the truth. And same thing today. Unless Orlick jumped in, all you would hear would be
home sales. Let's get to Rick Santelli for the numbers. Rick.
This was a blowout number.
That's all you would hear if she wasn't around. The fake news is incredible. You know what's really interesting? People don't understand. One of the biggest problems of this country, why the economy can't grow for 10 years, we've been averaging a growth of 2.4% a year. After we printed and put in $33 trillion. Imagine putting $33 trillion into this country, and you still can only prop it up. You can't improve it. That's how damaged it is. It's so damaged from the subprime loans, the mortgage loans, the crash, putting in $33 trillion to go in and inject that kind of cash, and you only get a return of a GDP growth of 2.4%. That's insane. We're not growing. The problem with not growing is because we have too much debt. When you have too much debt as a country, you can't grow because you need spending. Where does spending come from? Wages. Where does wages come from? When a company CEO takes their profits or borrows money, combines the both, plows it back into the company for wage increases. They don't do that anymore. They plow it back into their own pocket. So the problem is housing is what's important to this country, not the stock market, because very few people make money in the stock market. Really. I mean, you know how they keep telling us how the economy's so great? This is what I love when I hear this.
You know, economically here in the U.S., the data looks to be very strong.
Really very strong.
But in the meantime, our economy is still doing great.
Really doing great. If it's doing so great, then why is it the bottom 40% or 120 million Americans own just 3/10 of the country's wealth? Yet 10% of the population own the majority of the country's wealth. They control 81% of the stock wealth. That's why the 10% who owns the majority of this country's wealth controls 81% of the stock wealth. They're considered our owners. They're so wealthy. Bottom 80% of our country's population owns just 11% of our country's wealth. Think about that for a moment. 80% of our country's population owns 11% of our country's wealth. 10% own 80%, and most of it's stock.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
We're speaking with Jared Douglas. He's a licensed mortgage loan originator, and his company's called Cash Call Mortgage. Let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Jared, I want to thank you. The service you gave us was incredible. Why don't you explain a little bit when you say how you specialize in alternative products for self-employed applicants?
Yes, thank you, Phil. Thanks for having me on. So what we specialize in is an alternative product for applicants who are self-employed. We have a product for applicants that are, have a lot of assets but no documentable income, and then we have another version for real estate investors. So there's three versions of our alternative approach or alternative product that helps people with, outside the box scenarios get financing.
Again, let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Tell you every time I'm on the air, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Stock Corner is brought to you by CashCallMortgage.com.
And welcome back. This is the point of the show, the time of the show that we go through our member portfolio, identify how well we're doing. And it's interesting because, as I said, the money that we really made, most of the money this year, has been in our gold. We went long gold in May, and we got a return of over 60%. So we didn't do anything the rest of the year. We made our money. But the point I'm making is, then we started to short it a bit. But I said to my gang members, we're not going to be shorting it long. We started to short it in September. Remember, we went long in May, picked up about 60%, 65%, took our profits, turned and shorted it, went back down. And that's the beautiful thing about what we do here. Not like your 401k, you only can buy. It doesn't matter. My members, my gang members, we take an advantage with this market. With the same ease that we buy stocks, the same ease we short stocks. Not to short a stock is the same thing as owning a car with no reverse, for God's sakes. It's ridiculous. But that's the way Wall Street's been forever. They only want you to buy. Because when you sell short, you got to sell your stock, switch your position, and they're afraid you're not going to stay in the market. So they talk you into staying in, to hold. Buy and hold is over. It's gone. Buy and hold for a long time is over. Buy stocks because of value. Gone. Dead. Those days are gone. When they started to put stock buybacks in, where they started to financially engineer the stock market in 2008, where they injected, by printing money that killed the value of our dollar, injected $33 trillion. Then don't forget they injected another $4 trillion, gave to the Federal Reserve to buy treasuries to bring the rate down to near zero, to give that money so they could keep loaning money. Think about this. Keep loaning money to CEOs to buy their own shares. So they put in $33 trillion, inject it into the market, inject it into the economy, bailed out Bear Stearns, bailed out General Motors, bailed out Goldman Sachs, bailed out AIG, used some more of that money for stock buybacks, then the $4 trillion to bring interest rates near zero, because the whole plan was, let's take care of the very small population. Let's take care of 10% of the people who own the majority of the country's wealth. Let's take care of 10% of the people because they control 81% of the stock wealth. And when the market crashed, that's all Wall Street cared about, because the very, very wealthy, I'm talking about not the 0.001% who make $480,000 a year with a net worth of $4 million. I'm talking about the 0.01, not 0.001, 0.01. They make $27 million a year, have a minimum net worth of $111 million. They control everything in this country, including our Congress. And when they got hit hard in the stock market crash, in the housing crash, they wanted to get their wealth back, because this group is tied to the banking. They're tied to the banking. They're the big shareholders of the banks. So Congress, which they own, because they have so much wealth they control, they're their money bundlers, they get them elected, made sure that they engineered a front loading of the stock market right out of the gate.
We front-loaded at the Federal Reserve an enormous rally in order to accomplish a wealth effect.
Yeah, wealth effect for themselves. Wealth effect for the 0.001% and the 0.01%. If you take those two groups combined, the 1% and the 1/100th%, take those two, put these groups, let's put them in perspective as to their wealth, as to income inequality. Think of it this way. Both these groups combine 20% of our country's let's say they're about 20% of our country's population. They own 89% of the country's wealth. Think about that. 89% of the country. Where's most of that wealth come from? It comes from the stock market. So that's why they had to rig the market, financially engineer it to push the stock market up, but not the economy. They made the economy look like it was going up by giving massive credit to the bottom 80% of the country's population, who owns just 11% of our country's wealth. Think about it. They gave the bottom 80% of our country's population after the crash huge credit. To 11% of our wealth, that has 11% of our wealth. They gave them all the credit. 80% of the population, go buy anything you want. We don't care what your credit is. Because they said, well, if we can show we're growing the economy, because they're out there spending. People are too stupid, they said, to know that they're spending only because of credit, not money they're making from wages or savings. So what we can do is mask it all. Let them go out there and spend like crazy, spend more than their income, spend 40% more than their income, and then as the stock market's going up and we're making a fortune in the stock market by financially engineering it with stock buybacks. And the market goes up, think about this, the market goes up 350% for a very small population. 350% for the 0.001 percentile and the 0.1 percentile. Think of it in households. That's about 1 million households out of 69 million. That's what the whole market was about. And they made a fortune. But the rest of the country was all on credit. And that's where we are today. We're still there. That's why the market since October, it peaked in October, and 4 different times it's tried to break out and has not. And now what's happening? I'll tell you when I get back what's happening.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Our oil, Marathon Oil, symbol MPC, we're doing nicely on that. MPC, we're up about 12. We have a 12% return on that. It turned green for us right around $51. And it's been going up nicely. Just had a real nice move today. See, this is the thing we do around here. We don't follow the jibber jabbers, the fake news, and it's getting worse and worse. Every day they tell you how great the economy is, which is a bold-faced lie, because if it was a great economy, Trump wouldn't be out there cutting rates and calling Powell a fool. You got to cut rates, You cut rates, you preserve that. You reserve rate cutting for when the economy is not doing well. It's a catalyst. If you cut rates, people go buy stuff. So they lie to you every day and tell you when we're cutting rates it's because the economy's good. Again, just more fake news. So we don't have to worry about what fake news is because we don't follow any of the fundamentals of the company. It's ridiculous. Just follow the institutional money, and that's what we do. If you just join the gang, and then what you do is start out $39.95, and just at 2 o'clock every afternoon, or when you get home from work, just click on where it says Working Investor Group, and what you get is a video. And the video tells you exactly what to do with your stock. Give you an example. Here's what we're working on today, Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs, we also have a scout for a long position. Remember I told you yesterday it's still red over yellow, still green. It can always come back. Well, you see how it kind of stopped? It didn't drop today. So we have another couple good days. This could start to pop up for us, so we're going to stay with our scout.
See, the video tells you when to get in, when to get out, when to add to your position, when to run like hell. Nobody else does that. That's $39.95. So just stay with our member portfolio. Now, if you want your own portfolio, you don't want to be part of our, that's fine. But just apply what we teach you every day. It works. And for people who don't have any time, what is better than you just go to a video, spend 2 minutes on a video, and if you have 2 stocks, 3 stocks, just do, and those are our stocks, just do exactly what we tell you, for God's sakes. Try it for a month. It works. Look, this economy from 2008 to October 2019, we've had no good economy. The economy hasn't grown. You put $33 trillion into an economy, and it only grows 2.4%. The revenues, corporate revenues, only growing 4%. But the stock market goes up 350%? How the hell does it do that? It's called financial engineering. It's called using stock buybacks. And who's getting all the benefit from these stock buybacks? The 1 percentile and the 1/100th of 1 percentile. You combine those two, they control 81%, even more, what am I talking about, of the stock market. Everybody else who's on wages, 80% of our country's population, they only own 11% of the country's wealth. 80% owns the country's wealth. The other 20%, they own all the wealth, over 80% of the wealth. The bottom 40%, that's 120 million Americans, own just 0.3% of 1% of the country's wealth. You're not going to be in the stock market. You should be in the house. You see, it used to be home ownership was where most of the wealth came from for folks on wages. The people in the stock market, most of those people aren't on wages. So what do? They suck you into a stock market with a 401k, which is the biggest skimming operation in the world. They screw you with fees. Home Depot, just saw in the paper today, class action suit against the 401k because screwing them with fees. Every day there's another company being sued. I mean, 401ks, what employees don't understand was the 401k, when they shifted that from the pension to the 401k, they shifted the responsibility from the employer to you. You don't have a pension fund manager anymore. How do you know what to do with your money? You don't. So then they started to develop we'll call it a crime unit. Mutual fund managers. They're not in there to help you. They're there to make money for themselves. The only time you made money in the stock market was when we had unions and you worked for a manufacturing company, you got a pension, and the owner had to make sure that he had the best pension manager in the world because he had a deal with you. His deal was, I'm going to promise you, you're going to get the best retirement in the world. You're going to live the lifestyle that you became accustomed to while working. You're going to live that same lifestyle and better when you retire. That all went out the door, and they came in with a 401k to screw everybody, and 9 out of 10 people don't even know what a 401k is. First of all, you can't ever understand any fee, never mind a 401k fee. 401k fees are a ripoff. 7 times that of an ETF. You're better off joining my gang and just buy the spiders. Just buy the spiders. Or buy the banks, XLF, ETF. You're not going to make money. We'll make 10 times what you make. Because we're not going to pay those fees. And we're not going to pay the 27 hidden fees. I've been doing this over 40 years. I've been talking like this about 401ks forever, but it doesn't do any good because I don't have the billions of dollars the 401k industry has to advertise, to show a TV commercial of a guy and the wife in a Vermont cabin, sitting on the steps of the cabin, sitting on the porch with beautiful flowers and the babbling brook, and Bambi the he's jumping over the brook. Join the 401k. Our company's a great 401k. And they got beautiful, the trout are jumping in the beautiful leaves. But when you go to visit the people, that's not the way it is. They shot Bambi. They're eating Bambi because they don't have any money because of the hidden fees with the 401k. They're gutting them. You'll see Bambi hanging off the roof where they gutted them to get the meat. Such phony. It's unbelievable. So phony. You can make money in the stock market if you know what you're doing. But most people don't have the time to learn. It takes time to learn. If you're going to be an investor, a trader, before you're making any money, it could take you up to 2 to 3 years before you know what you're doing. Oh, but no one's going to tell you that. I love it. I see all these commercials on TV. We're coming to we're coming here to your weekend. We're going to be at Tampa on the weekend. We're going to be in Denver on the weekend. Come over, see us at Suckface Hotel. Pay us $2,000. You're going to get rich. And they show you on TV, guys riding around in his boat with 3 girls. That's not how it works. The one program that really works is what we do. You pay $39.95. That's it. If you want our color-coded chart, another $30. That's it. You don't pay $2,000, $3,000. Can't believe these people are charging $2,000, $3,000. What the hell are you getting? My God. Insane. The 401k is a joke. Join my gang. Just try it for 1 month. And then if you're making money, help St. Jude. Look, home ownership is always where the money's been. Home ownership. But home ownership is down 50%. At a 50%. At a 50-year low. Home ownership dropped from 72% to 43%. You know why? I'll tell you why when we come back. Join my gang, $39.95. Get your next video.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide when you join the gang of our membership group what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. By the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every day, you'll be making money consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, the market, we're talking about how since 2008, the market, they put $33 trillion in. It only benefited the 1 percentile and the 1/100th of 1 percentile because that's what it was designed for. They put the $33 trillion in to bail out GM, AIG, Goldman Sachs, Bear Stearns, put the rest of the money in the market. $4 trillion went to buying bonds. The Fed goes in, buys the bonds so they can drop rates to zero to give to the CEOs to buy their own shares. So when they buy their own shares, the company isn't making any money, so they're spreading their earnings. The less earnings, they're making less earnings over fewer shares. That boosts the shares earnings up. It's all fake, which boosts the stock price up. And that's how the market went up 350%. But the economy didn't grow 350%. And you can't get that across to people. You say, how can a stock market go up 350%, but the economy's only grown 2.4% on average over 10 years, each year, 2.4%. That doesn't make any common sense. Revenues going up 4.2% a year. How does the stock market go up 350% over 10 years, but on an annual basis, revenues are only growing 4.2%? That just makes no logic because it's all fake, but that's okay because a lot of us made a lot of money in that fake market, and we're going to make a lot of money when it comes back down. And anybody can make money in the stock market as long as you're with the right person. Someone's got to take care of you. Most people don't have the time. They put their money in some account, give it to somebody. You don't even talk with them. You see your statements come in. You don't want to open them. You're so scared. That's a joke. Now, when in 2008, remember, $12 trillion was wiped out. So if $12 trillion was wiped out between housing equity and stocks, 401ks, so forth, how could the market then in 2008, within the first 3 months, go up? Just the banks alone went up 140%. How could the market go up, for heaven's sakes, 300%, 350% when everybody was broke in 2008? Well, they had to print money. But who do they give it to? Not the homeowners who are in trouble. They're supposed to. They lied about that. Remember TARP? But they gave it to the CEOs. They gave it to the banks so they could get their wealth back. And as long as you were in those stocks and you knew what stocks to watch, you made a lot of money. That's what we do every day. We follow the money. That's what you need to do. When we look at a stock, here, I'll give you one, NE. We bought it on September 4th. September 4th. We have a 38%. We took our profits, 38%. Here's Love. We bought on August 30th, 7% return. Nike. We bought on in August. That's a 9.5% return. I mean, this is true stuff right here. Our golds, my God, we just made a ton of money on those. And we're going to make a ton of money on golds again because people are going to be jumping to the bond market, going to be so scared when the market starts correcting. So just join the gang. It's $39.95. Try it for a month. And every day after 2 o'clock, just go visit the video at night, a couple of minutes. That's all you have to do. Do you want to become more active? You want to become an activist investor? Then come to our class from 9:30 to 11 o'clock every day. It's that simple. But home ownership, I won't get back to this because I'm running out of time. Home prices have risen 17% in the last 3 years. Wages haven't gone up 17%. They've gone nowhere. Oh, they tell you it's gone up 3.6%. That's a lie. Adjust for inflation. They've gone nowhere. Housing's gone up prices 17%, but wages don't go up. Because, see, wages is the biggest cost to corporations. So they're always going to keep wages down. They're not going to put money into capital investment, business investment. They're not going to give you new equipment so you can increase productivity, so they have to give you a wage increase. No, they're keeping the money for themselves. So this whole stock market, as it keeps going up and up for 10 years, it's been unbelievable. It's all fake, all lie, all phony. And these guys on the news, financial cable news, they're not going to tell you that. All you got to do is keep following the money. That's what we're doing with our gang. Every day we're in there, we're buying stocks. We know we're going to have a correction, but we'll be out of the market before it corrects. And not only out, but we'll be on the other side of it selling it short. But going back to home ownership is so important in this country. This is where their wealth was. This is my parents' wealth, everybody's wealth. If you measure lifetime financial achievement, a typical homeowner would be ahead of a typical renter by a multiple of 45. If you look on a lifetime financial achievement scale, if you want to call it that. Renting is ridiculous. But entry level into home ownership today is almost impossible. And that's why they hide every first of the month when they come out with housing starts. They never break them down. Now when they give you the number, when they first give you the number, they make you think it's all single family homes. When 99% are not single family homes. They're all multiple homes. Because the one thing they won't admit is they won't pay people. Why should they? They can outsource. But money's going somewhere, isn't it? Stocks keep going up. As long as they can print money, as long as they give it to CEOs to buy their own shares back. But isn't it interesting? The stock market since 2008 went up 350%. It stopped in 2018, October. And at 2000, that was the end of the rally. And I predicted that back in January 2018 that it'd be over. And it is. And it went up around 2,940 in the S&P in October 2018. And every time since, when it tried to break above, it would fail. It tried to break above on May 2nd. It failed. They rallied again on July 29th. It failed. They rallied it again, and just recently here, September 18th, and it's failing. Every time it goes right back to that October high of right around that, let's say 2,940. or SPY. It's easier way to remember it, 294. So why is it that every time now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 times the markets fail? And so that is why we are seeing the biggest amount of money ever in history being taken out of the stock market. The insiders, we have never, ever seen so much money. Every time the market rallies, they pull more money out. Well, if the economy is doing so good as they tell us, right?
You know, economically here in the U.S., the data looks to be very strong.
If the data was strong, then why is it that the insiders right now, they're selling like they never sold before? They're dumping so many shares like they never dumped. What do they know? They know what I know. They look at how much more can you go? As long as the stock market went up 350%, the economy never grew. What grew was debt, but they told people that debt was good. Consumers were happy. They could go borrow money in their credit card, get a car, all that. But you reach a point, like with the dot-com crash, with the housing crash, we're in the QE crash, they all reach a point you got to pay that debt back. But they never want to talk about that. Instead, they send out a cutload to say this.
The American economy is in great shape.
Great shape. How can you say it's in great shape when the biggest institutions are dumping their stock? The CEOs are dumping their stock. How the hell can they say it's in such great shape when we have negative housing starts, negative pending home sales, negative durable goods orders? And by the way, let's talk about the home sales they're all excited about. What they're not telling you, if you heard this today.
Home sales. Let's get to Rick Santelli for the numbers. Rick.
This was a blowout number.
Blowout number? No, it wasn't. It wasn't a blowout number. The only reason the sales in July spiked in August because they dropped interest rates, the 30-year and 15-year fixed rates down. But this week, nobody's walking. The bank applications are almost down to nothing because now interest rates are up 4%. 4%. 4.1. You want to know why? Because just what happened in 2008. The banks are getting to the same point. They're not willing to loan. Last week, the Fed had to print $1.7 trillion to give to the banks when that happened. Because they wanted to kill demand for loans, so they spiked interest rates up so people wouldn't come in with loan applications because they don't want to loan because they know people are tapped. That's what happened right before the crash of 2008. So what do they do now? Same thing. So the Fed panicked, ran in, gave him $1.7 trillion, loan him the money. What you got to do is join my gang right now, 877-600-GANG, and you'll be always on the right side of the trend. Believe me.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.